Okay folks, I got this from an op shop. I think it's defective, but it doesn't matter. I just bought it for these demos. It didn't cost me that much. See if we can make this one come up a treat. It should. Gonna leave it on that. Okay, let's see what this is. This is the box. They're General Electric. It's a halogen lamp. So we've got here the lamp itself. It's got some powdery shit inside it, but I don't know if it's going to work or not, but it's just for what I'm doing is demoing with it, making something out of it that's more interesting. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to just move it around. Don't know how that's going to look. Tricky one, folks. Yeah, looks shit house actually. Some nice little bits of colour, but not quite what I'm after. 400% is indeed a difficult percentage to work with, so we might cut that back. Maybe we could make it 300. So I'm just going to grab it again and try and do something interesting with it. Yeah, looks shit house. It's not what we want. This is harder than I thought. I knew it was going to be difficult, but not this fucking difficult. I'm going to try that again. I'm going to try and angle it that way, not this way. Actually, yeah, this way. So I'm going to try and angle it this way. But my demos are meant to be challenging at times, you know, they get challenging. And that looks shit house. That's just stayed still. I didn't move it nicely as I'd liked it to. Yeah, that looks interesting, but not quite what we're after. And that looks boring. There's not much there. There's a little bit of colour. That looks interesting. It could be something. It shows there's potential. So I'm going to try and move that around. Yeah, that looks reasonable. That looks interesting. It's still not what I'm It's a difficult one, folks. It's not not easy peasy as you'd like it to be. I'm going to just lessen the enlargement further, make it 200%. I don't think this one turned out. I don't think I made a good movement. Yeah, looks shithouse. Looks interesting. The shapes of the hand look interesting, but the actual lamp itself, should I say, looks shit. I don't know how we're going to make this look any good. I'm going to use map mode to make it more defined, to make it more sharp. So we're just going to line it up like so. That might be something. Yeah, that looks interesting. I think we could use that, even though it looks a bit on the maybe the minimalist side, and it's not colourful like I was hoping it would be. So we could call it Hand and Lamp. That could be a good name for this piece, Hand and Lamp. Maybe we could reverse the colours, perhaps. We'll soon find out. So I'm just going to line that up like so. So just line that up. The enlargement, we're going to make it maybe fuck, I touched something I wasn't meant to touch. I don't know. I don't know whether I've made enough effort or if I'm just doing the right thing, compromising without compromising, if you know what I mean, folks. That looks interesting. It needs more stretch and it needs more vertical, and it needs to be moved across. So it looks quite interesting. I have done the enlargement also wrong. So I'm just going to slide that across, and maybe we're going to make the horizontal a lot bigger and the vertical bigger. And we might make a negative positive. No, we don't want that. We might make a negative positive out of this and give it a background colour. I wonder what background colour I'm going to give it. I'm going to make it aquamarine, and we're just going to set things up for this. I don't know how it's going to look, folks. So we're going to pull it up. We're going to make it dot matrix. This is a challenging one, folks. No two ways about it. Yeah, that looks nice. The colour in that I do find quite intriguing. Does look quite nice, but we do need more horizontal, and the vertical's good. We just need more horizontal. The hand looks a bit hard to see though. I don't know if this is going to be any good, to be honest, folks. I do think maybe we can go back and try and make the lamp look good. I'm going to go at 100. I do think I'm compromising, and that's not good. It'll upset me later on. So I'm just going to set everything back to pretty well the way it should have been, the way it is. Oh, I've got to remove the negative, positive. Yeah, it's off. Okay, let's just get back to the hard work. Back to the drawing board, folks. Back to the drawing board. This is it. We're going back to this. Sorry, folks. But we have to do it good. Do it well, should I say. Hate the way people say things like do it good when they should be saying do it well. But that's the way I was taught. My parents didn't like me using what would be called bad English. They used to teach me against it, and that's come up looking quite interesting altogether. Maybe we could enlarge it on the vertical and maybe make it into something interesting. I really miss a loved one. I'm really trying to get in touch with him, and it really hurts. Oh, we had it on dot matrix. That worked well, actually. Let's just try another one, folks. But I'm really missing this person. His name's Luigi, and I've probably been speaking about him earlier. But I really miss him, and I really wish I could get in touch. He is the most loving and caring person I've ever met. And if I could get in touch with him, I'd be really, really happy. I'd be really happy to be with him, and I wouldn't have to feel so lonely. I'm going to make this into something. I'm going to try something interesting with this. But I really miss his presence and his companionship, and it really is hard dealing with the loneliness that I've had to deal with since I hurt his feelings. And I really did hurt his feelings. I had issues happening at the time, and I really wasn't in my right mind when I was doing what I did. And I'm trying to get this creative work onto the 6 o'clock news. That's the aim. That's my aim, and this has come up looking nice. I do like the overall effect. But I really miss my partner, and I really need to get in touch with him, and I really can't live away from him much longer. I'm going to try another one. I really wish I could just get in touch and just put the past behind me. Yeah, that looks really nice. I don't know which one looks the better. I do think this one looks the nicer, although that looks nice. But I really need to get in touch, folks. And I really need to find where he is. I really need to get in touch with him and get away from the past. Stop mesmerising myself over what I could have done and what I should have done. However much it's valid. It's a valid feeling that I have, to be thinking of the past and wishing I had done it better. But I know I can't. It's not healthy. and I just feel I need closure from the TV channels. Now I think this is the better one. So I do need closure. I do need some closure from the TV channels to get my stuff up there on the news, because it's really lonely and desolate being by yourself with the thoughts of your decisions. So being fully aware of doing the wrong thing and having to deal with what the past has done. So this is what we used, and this is the one we're going to use. But basically I really feel a sense of desolation and loneliness being away from Luigi and facing every day the things I did wrong when I was only 19 and 20. And I'm trying my best to forgive myself and to forgive those people who have also contributed to this, the people at school that bullied me, the people at youth group who were snooty and didn't care about me and made me feel little. And basically, I just need to somehow get over it. Now I think the vertical should go a bit bigger. But I really, really miss my partner, and it really hurts to be away. And I'm trying my best here to make these demos wonderful and exciting and interesting, as well as sometimes informative whenever possible. Yeah, that looks really quite interesting. I think we might need to drop it down a little bit, or maybe we could use that as a master copy. But I really miss my partner, and it really hurts to be, so this is what we just used, and it really hurts to be away as much as I have been, and it really hurts to deal with the past and what it has done to us as a couple. That we still are together in our hearts, we still love each other. We do, folks, make no mistake, we have feelings for each other, and it really cuts us to pieces that the pair of us can't get together. However much we would love it, and we are lonely as a pair. And this Christmas looks like it's going to be just another lonely bar humbug style affair. That it's not going to be a Merry Christmas, as in not, at least not as a couple. We're going to be separated again, and unless the TV news can give us a Christmas gift, if the Christmas channels can give us a Christmas gift, that the pair of us can be together, if we can just be given a kind of a present. I do wonder if maybe I should enlarge it bigger, or maybe leave it like that. But I really miss my partner, and I really need closure to find him, to get in touch. But I do wish you, Luigi, a Merry Christmas. If you can get this, if this message could get out before Christmas. I don't think so, folks, somehow. but I'm going to have hope that even if we don't make Christmas time, we can at least make next Christmas 2022. Hopefully will be our first Christmas together if we can't get together now. And this is another prolongated demo, folks. But I really need to be reunited. I feel like I could die of a broken heart, and so could he. We need to get together. We need each other. We both share each other's passion for everything photocopier, and we need to be put together again as a couple, reunited, and forever married. Marriage would be the ultimate for us. We've been waiting decades to get married to each other. So I'll just try and work out how to line this up. Anyway, that's come up looking quite a treat. I think now we can call this demo quits.